Peer Gynt is a wide-ranging dramatic poem, not originally meant for the stage, about a Norwegian character who finds in the end that self-sufficiency is not enough. We present his return home and his last days with reminders of his youth.
May I dance with your daughter?
You may. But first we must go inside and greet the people of the house.
Godspeed your work. Don't turn me away. You sent for me, and so you must take me.
Wait for me. Wait for me.
Yes, I'll wait.
How can I be happy with such a pig of a son? What has the family left now from the days when your grandfather was a wealthy man? Where are the sacks of silver left by old Rasmus Gynt? Your father gave them feet, wasted them like sand, bought land in every parish, travelled in gilded carriages. Where's what he wasted at the great winter feast, when every guest threw glass and bottle over his shoulder to splinter against the wall? Oh, if only I knew I'd not been too strict with that lad.
Where are you going?
Seawards
So far?
and far beyond. There's Hallingscarb in his winter fur, an old man pluming himself in the evening sun. Jacob, his brother, stands behind him, hooded still in his ice-green cloak. Folkthorn lies so innocent, like a virgin in her white linen. It's no use you trying to turn your heads. You won't touch her, you old men of stone.
Another hand to the wheel. Now hoist the lantern.
She's blowing up hard.
We'll have a storm tonight.
Can you see the Rondo from the sea?
Oh, no, of course not. Hidden behind the snowfield.
And Hortake?
Over there.
Ah, yes, of course.
You seem to know these parts.
When I sailed from Norway, I passed this way. The dregs of memories stay in the glass. Will we be in by daybreak?
Oh, just about, if the night's not too bad.
Oh, it's thickening in the west.
It is.
Remind me when I settle with you. I'd like to give something to the crew.
Oh, that's very generous of you. They're mostly poor men. You all have wives and youngsters at home.
Huh? Wives and children? Are they married?
Married? Yes. Every man.
Married. Someone waiting to give them a good welcome.
As good as poor people can give.
Tell me, when they come home, what'll happen?
Their wives will give them a little extra something for once.
Candles on the table?
Maybe two. And a dram.
Or sit snugly round the hearth, their children gathered round them.
They'll bless you for your promise.
Well, I'm damned if I will. Do you think I'm mad? Why should I pay for other men's children? Well, there's no one waiting for old Peer Gynt.
Well, you do as you please. It's your money.
Yes, it's mine. You give me my bill as cabin passenger from Panama and a tot of rum for the crew, and that's all.
Excuse me. I've other business to see to. The storm's coming on.
No one ever thinks of old Peer Gynt. Candles on the table. Yeah, I'll put out those candles. I'll make them all drunk. One of those fools shall go ashore sober. They'll come home drunk to their wives and children. They'll swear at them, knock them about, all their love destroy.
Wreck to windward!
Help! Out to starboard.
Anyone on the wreck? I can see 3!
Quick, lower a boat!
Fill before we cast off.
Well, you're not afraid of getting wet, are you?
That's impossible in a sea like this.
They're screaming again. Well, look, there's a lull. You cook. Will you try? I'll give you money.
Not if you gave me £20.
Oh, you dogs. You cowards. Don't you realize those men have wives and children at home? They are sitting waiting for them.
Well, there's virtue in patience.
Bring her about.
The wreck's turned over!
How silent it is suddenly.
Well, if they were married, this world's the richer by 3 new widows.
They've no respect for the powers above. Well, I'm guiltless.
Oh, you bloody storyteller. How you can lie.
Well, on the day of judgment, I can swear I stood ready and willing with money in my hand. Yeah, but what good will that do? If vengeance should strike down the boatswain or the cook, I'll be sucked down to my death with the rest of them. Oh, if only I were younger. Well, there's still time. They shall learn in the parish that old Père Gynt has come riding back over the sea.
Good evening.
Who are you?
Your fellow passenger.
I thought I was the only one.
A mistaken impression now corrected.
It's strange I should see you for the first time tonight.
I never appear in the daytime.
Hey, what a storm.
Yes. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
The waves are running as high as houses. It makes my mouth water. Think of the wrecks there'll be tonight. Think of the corpses drifting ashore.
Oh, God preserve us.
Have you ever seen a man strangled, or drowned, or hanged?
What?
They laugh. But they laugh at us forced. Most of them bite out their tongues.
Get away from me.
Just one question. Suppose we, for example, should strike on a rock and sink in the darkness.
You think there's a danger?
I don't really know what I ought to say, but suppose now I should float and you should sink.
Oh, rubbish.
It's just a hypothesis. But when a man stands with one foot in the grave, he sometimes tends to be generous.
Oh, money.
No. But if you would be so kind as to bequeath me your valuable body.
What?
Just your corpse, you understand, to help my researches.
Away from me.
Oh, my dear fellow, consider it's to your advantage. I'll open you up and let in the light. I want to discover the source of your dreams. I want to find out how you're put together.
Away.
But, my dear fellow, a drowned body.
You blasphemous man, you're provoking the storm. You look at the sea. We may be drowned at any moment.
I see you're in no mood for discussion, but time, they say, changes everything. We'll meet when you're sinking, if not before. Perhaps then you'll be more in the humor.
Horrible fellows these scientists are. You damn free thinker. A word with you, my good man. That other passenger, what kind of a madman is he?
I know of no other passenger.
No other passenger? Well, who went into the cabin just now?
The ship's dog.
Land! Close ahead! My trunk, my strongbox, get my things on deck.
Away with more important things to do.
Oh, Captain, what I was saying
The
just now
jib's
about
blown
the
away. The foresail's gone.
Rocks under the bow!
She'll come to pieces.
Help! Help! A boat! Help! I'm drowning. Oh, Lord, save me. That's what it says in the Bible.
Oh, God have mercy. Let me reach the land.
Let go.
Let go.
I'll hit you.
I'll hit you?
Let go. This boat won't take two. I'll kick you down.
No. Get off.
You get off.
No. No.
Look, off with that hand.
Spare me, sir. Think of my children at home.
Oh, I need my life more than you. I'm still childless.
Yeah, but you've lived. I'm young.
Oh, go on. Get on with it. You're dragging me down.
Oh, have pity for God's sake. No one will mourn for you. I'm going to drown.
Oh, I'll hold you by your hair. Quick, cook, say your prayers.
Can't remember. Everything's
Oh,
going
come
dark.
on, cook.
Give us this day.
Oh, no, not that.
Give us this
Yeah,
day.
same old song. It's clear what you were.
Give us this day.
Amen. Well, you were yourself till the very end. Oh, well, while there's life, there's hope.
Good morning. I heard shouting. How nice to find you. Well, did I prophesy correctly?
Let go. Let go. This boat is only big enough for one.
I'm swimming with my left leg. I'll stay afloat if I can just hold on with my fingers. Now, about that corpse of yours.
Oh, shut up.
It's all you've got left.
Be quiet.
Just as you wish.
What are you doing?
I'm being quiet.
I am going mad. Who are you?
A friend.
Yes. What else? Tell me.
What do you think?
The devil?
Oh. Is it his way to light the lantern on life's long pilgrimage of fear?
Ah. So you're a messenger of light.
My friend, have you even once a year known the true anguish of the soul?
Well, of course, one's afraid when danger threatens.
Yes, but have you once in life won the victory which only defeat can bring?
Look, if you've come to open a door, it was stupid not to have come before. What's the point of coming now when the sea's about to swallow me up?
Oh, would you have found this victory in the warmth and comfort of your heart's side?
Oh, I suppose not, but I thought you were only joking.
Oh, where I come from, laughter is rated as highly as tears. The tragic mask is not for everyday wear.
You frighten me. Get away. I must get ashore. I will not die.
Oh, don't worry. You won't die in the middle of the last act.
Now, my dear friends, let me remind you about this dead man's pilgrimage on earth. He came, as you all know, from Gudbrandsdal and moved here when he was no more than a boy. And, you remember, till the day he died, he always kept his right hand in his pocket. Yet you all know, although he sought to hide it, that hand we never saw bore but 3 fingers. I well recall one morning years ago. It was in time of war. Recruiting officers had come to Lunda. An old grey-headed captain sat with the sergeants and the burgomaster behind the table. Lad after lad was measured, given his shilling, and sworn in as a soldier. The room was full. And in the yard outside, the winter air was filled with young men's laughter. Then, a name was called, and a new lad stepped in. He faltered towards the table, his right hand swathed in a blood-stained cloth. He told of an accident. A sickle had slipped and cut off one of his fingers close to the stump. The silence filled the room. He felt the scorn. Then the captain, an old grey man, slowly rose. He spat, pointed towards the door and said, "Go." And as he walked, men shrank on either side. Some 6 months later, he came to live among us with his mother, his betrothed, and a newborn child. He leased a patch of land up on the hills. He married, built his house, broke the hard ground. His vision was narrow. Beyond the tiny circle of those who stood close to him, he saw nothing. Those words that should have resounded in his heart, to him rang meaningless, like tinkling cymbals. And from the day when the captain spat and rose and pointed, He carried his judgment on his brow and his 3 fingers hidden in his pocket. This was no patriot. For church and state, he was a barren tree. But on his mountainside, in the narrow circle of home, where his work lay, there he was great because he was himself. The metal of which God made him rang most true until the end. And firmly I believe this man is not a cripple in the eyes of God.
Now, that's what I call Christianity. There's nothing there that could distress anybody. If I were not standing here with my staff, I could well believe it was I who lay here sleeping and hearing, as it were in a vision, myself so praised. How good it is to be assured by the voice of authority, as a man sows, so shall he reap. One must be oneself and look after oneself and one's own in all things, whether great or small. And if your luck runs out, then at least you've the honor of having lived your life in accordance with the best principles. Forward or back. It's equally far, outside or in, I'm still confined. Go round, said the boy. I must do that here. The scripture says, of dust thou art made. And the first thing in life is to fill one's belly. What's this? Onions. That won't get me far. I'll have to be cunning and lay some snares. There's a river here, so I won't go thirsty. When I die, as die I must, I'll crawl under a tree, blown down by the wind, and cover myself with leaves like a bear, and carve on the bark, in big, bold letters, here lies Peer Gynt, a decent chap, emperor of all the beasts of the forest. Emperor, you old fraud. You're no emperor, you're just an onion. Well, now, little Peer, I'm going to peel you, and you won't escape by weeping or praying. The outermost layer is withered and torn. Now, that's a shipwrecked man on the upturned keel. Here, mean and thin, is the passenger. He still tastes a little of old Peer Gynt. Inside that is the digger of gold. Its juice is gone, if ever it had any. This next layer, shaped like a crown. No, thank you. Throw that away, no questions asked. This layer now that curls so gently is the sybarite, living for pleasure and ease. This next one looks sick and streaked with black. It could mean a priest or it could mean a nigger. What a terrible lot of layers there are. I must surely soon come to the heart. No, there isn't one. Just a series of shelves, all the way through, getting smaller and smaller. Nature is witty. Life is a fox. When you think you've got her, she slips through your grasp and becomes something else. Or nothing at all. That hut on the moor. Surely I've seen it somewhere before. The antlers growing above the door. Nails and planks to lock out nagging hobgoblin thoughts.
The house is ready for Pentecost. My love is far away. Come back, come back, come back to me. If your burden is heavy, oh, take your time. I will wait for you.
One who remembered, and one who forgot. One who has kept what the other has lost. And the game that can never be played again. Oh, here was my empire and my crown. Wait for me. Wait for me.
Yes, I'll wait.
What is this sound of children weeping? Weeping, but almost a song. Thread balls are rolling at my feet. Get away, you're blocking my path.
We are thoughts. You should have thought us. You should have given us little feet.
I gave birth to one once. It was a monster with a twisted leg.
We should have flown like children's voices. Here we roll on the ground, grey balls of thread.
Thread? Rubbish. Would you trip your father?
We are a trumpet call. You should have sounded us. See how your sloth has shrunk and withered us. The worm has gnawed us through and through.
Well, you weren't born in vain. Lie there. You'll make good manure.
We are songs you should have sung. 1,000 times you have stifled and strangled us. In the mine of your heart we have lain and waited. We were never summoned. Curse you. Curse you.
Curse you. Did I have time to make up rhymes?
We are tears you never wept. We could have melted the sharp-eyed tears. Now they fester deep in your breast. The wound has closed. Our power has gone.
I wept once. In the Troll King's palace. But I got a tail on me just the same.
We are deeds you left undone. The strangler doubt has broken and crippled us. On the day of judgment we shall be there to tell our story. Take care, take care.
Would you damn me for things I haven't done?
You're a fine driver. Look where you've thrown me, into a snowdrift. I'm soaking and frozen. You've come the wrong way. Oh, Père, where's the castle? The fiends led you astray.
Well met, old man.
Good evening, friend.
You're in a hurry. Where are you going?
Oh, a funeral feast.
Indeed. Forgive me. Your name isn't by any chance Pear.
No, Pear Gynt, they call me.
Well, that's lucky. You're the man I have to collect tonight.
Have to collect? What business have you with me?
As you can see, I'm a button molder. You must go into my casting ladle.
What for?
To be melted down.
Melted?
Yes, look. It's clean and empty. Your grave is dug, your coffin is ready. Tonight the worms will feast in your body, but I have orders from my master to collect your soul without delay.
But you can't. Without warning.
It's an ancient custom. At christenings, as at funerals, one chooses the day, but the guest of honor receives no warning.
Yes, of course. My mind's in a whirl. Then you are...
As I told you, a button moulder.
Yeah, of course. I see. So this is the end of my journey? My good friend, this is most unfair. I'm not a real sinner.
It's just the point. By the highest standards, you aren't a sinner, so you escape the horrors of torment and must go with others into the casting ladle. As you've just told me with your own lips, you aren't what one could call a whole-hearted sinner. You're scarcely even a minor one.
Now you're talking sensibly.
Wait a moment. You're not virtuous either.
I'm not claiming that.
You're neither one nor the other. A man needs strength and purpose to be a sinner.
Yes.
Well, you weren't like that. You took your sinning lightly.
Yeah, I just splashed about on the surface.
Ah! We shall soon agree. The pool of fire is not for those who splash about on the surface.
Therefore, my friend, I am free to go as I came.
Oh, therefore, my friend, I must melt you down.
You've learned some new tricks since I've been abroad.
You've done it yourself. You know that one occasionally molds a button that's useless, for example, without a loop. What did you do in such a case?
Threw it away.
Yes, I've forgotten. John Gynt was famous for his improvidence, but the master, you see, is a thrifty man. He never rejects as worthless anything which he can use again as raw material. Now, you were meant to be a shining button on the waistcoat of the world, but your loop broke. So you must be thrown back into the great pool.
You don't intend to melt me down with other dead men.
That's precisely what I intend.
Oh, this is the most sordid parsimony. No, anything but that, I'll fight against it with all my strength.
What else is there? You're hardly qualified to go to heaven.
I'm not aiming as high as that. Oh, couldn't you send me down to serve for a while with the... him with the hoof? Well, I've heard that the suffering there is only spiritual. That at least ought to be fairly tolerable, but... oh, this other business... oh, to end one's days as a speck of dust in someone else's body, to be melted down, to be Peer Gynt no more. Oh, that fills my soul with revulsion.
My dear Peer, there's really no need to get so upset. You've never been yourself. What does it matter if
I
you
have
disappear?
never been... I could almost laugh. When have I ever been anything but myself? No, Button Moulder, you are guessing blindly. If you were to look into my heart, you would see Peer Gynt and only him, no more, no less.
It's impossible. I have my orders. Look, it is written. Thou shalt claim Peer Gynt. He has defied the master's intention. He is waste and must go to the casting ladle.
I'm damned if I will. It'll be a fine thing if it turned out tomorrow he meant somebody else. Now, be careful, Button Moulder. Consider the responsibilities.
I have it in writing.
Well, at least give me time.
What good would that do?
No, time to prove that I have been myself all of my life.
You'll prove it? How?
Oh, witnesses, testimonials.
I'm afraid the master won't accept them.
Oh, surely he must. Look, I won't be long. Well, one's only born once.
Very well, if you wish. But remember, we meet at the next crossroads.
If only I knew where those crossroads were. They may be near, they may be far. Oh, a witness. A witness. Where will I find one?
Spare a penny, kind sir, a homeless old man.
No, I haven't any change.
Huh? Prince Pear? Huh? Well, so we meet again.
Who are you?
Well, don't you remember the old man of the mountains?
Huh?
The king of the Rhondda.
King of the Rhondda?
Hey, well, I'm afraid I've come down in the world.
Ruined?
Robbed of every penny. I tramped the roads begging for food.
A witness. My dear sir, men like you don't grow on trees.
Oh, yeah, your Highness has aged since last we met.
I was a bit of a madcap in those days.
Your Highness was young and youth will be youth.
Oh, my dear father-in-law. Don't let's worry about that. I got into rather a difficult situation.
Yeah.
I need a witness, and you can help me more than any man I know. I might even raise you the price of a drink.
You mean I could be of service to Your Highness?
Yes, listen, and I'll explain.
Yeah.
Do you remember the night I came as suitor to your palace?
Of course I do.
You wanted to slit my eye and distort my sight and turn me from Peer Gynt into a troll.
Yeah.
Now, how did I react? I resisted.
Eh?
I renounced the chances of love and glory and power simply so that I could remain myself. Now, I want you to testify to that in court.
Oh, I can't do that.
What do you mean?
You put on troll breeches and sampled our mead.
Yes, but I resisted the final step. It's the last verse of the song that matters.
It was just the opposite of what you say.
What on earth do you mean?
Oh, you left the ronda with my motto branded on your brow.
Motto?
The words that set us apart.
What words?
Those words that distinguish troll from man. Troll, be thyself alone.
Me, a troll?
Ever since then, with all your heart and soul, you've lived your life by that principle.
Me? Peer Gynt?
Oh, it is so ungrateful. You've lived like a troll, but you've always kept it secret. It's made you into a successful man. And now you turn up your nose at it.
Peer Gynt, a troll, an egoist?
Most definitely.
Rubbish. I'll be off with you.
Oh, dear, kind Prince Peer.
My dear sir, you are barking up the wrong tree.
Hey?
I am completely broke.
Your Highness? A beggar?
Yes.
Oh, dear. Oh, there's another hope gone. Well, goodbye. I best be moving on.
Well, good luck to you.
Well now, Peer, have you found your witnesses?
Crossroad already? Oh, that didn't take long.
I can see from your face that you failed.
Well, one grows tired of the hunt.
Yes. Anyway, where does it lead? Well, shall we be off?
One question. What does it mean to be oneself?
That's a strange question from a man whom a moment
No,
ago...
come on, answer me.
To be oneself is to kill oneself. But I suppose that explanation's wasted on you. Let us say, always to follow the master's intentions.
Yes, but what of a man who never knew what the master intended him to be?
His instinct should guide him.
Yes, but instinct can sometimes lead you astray, and then you're lost before you're halfway.
Very true, Peer Gynt. And in this bad instinct, he with the hoof has his best angel.
Right. I abandon my claim of having been myself.
Oh.
No. A moment ago, on the moor, I said to myself, it is true. You are a sinner.
Now we're back where we started.
No, I mean a great sinner.
Maybe.
Oh, yes. Look, give me time. I'll find a priest, make a confession, and bring you a certificate.
Yes, if you can bring me that, you will certainly avoid the casting ladle.
Can I try?
But...
Please? Oh, please. You can't be all that busy.
Until the next crossroads, then. But not a step further.
I'll find a priest if I have to drag him by his cassock. Who'd ever have guessed that a list of one's sins would prove a man's salvation on his last night? What's this? A priest with a fowling net? I'm in luck. Good evening, Your Reverence.
Good evening.
Awkward going, isn't it?
Indeed, but what wouldn't one do for a soul?
Someone on their way to heaven?
I trust not.
Your Reverence, I should like to consult you.
Proceed.
I'm a good man. Always been law-abiding. Never been inside. But you know how it is. Sometimes a man's foot slips and he stumbles.
Ah, yes, that happens to the best of us.
Yeah, well, these trifles...
Trifles?
Oh, yes, only trifles. I've never done anything really wicked.
Oh, my dear sir, you're wasting my time. I'm not the person you seem to think me. What are you looking at?
Is that hoof natural?
So I flatter myself.
And I thought you were only a priest. And I have the honor... Well, one mustn't look a gift horse in the... I'm delighted.
Give me your hand. You seem remarkably unbiased. And now, my dear fellow, what can I do for you? You may open your heart to me.
Well, if it isn't too much to ask, I'd like...
A place of refuge.
You guessed. Oh, I don't ask much. I could even do without a salary. Just good conditions.
A warm room?
Not too warm. And, if possible, freedom to come and go as I please.
My dear friend, pains me to say this, but you can't imagine how many similar applications I receive from persons departing their earthly life.
No, but think of the wicked life I've led.
Who said they were trifles?
But now I remember I trafficked in slaves. I shipped heathen idols to China.
We laugh at such things.
I once pretended to be a prophet.
Who hasn't? No, my dear sir, I'm sorry, but if you can't produce better credentials than these, I can't let you in.
No, but listen. Once in a shipwreck, I half robbed a poor cook of his life.
Would you expect me to be impressed? If you told me that you had half robbed a kitchen maid of something else? No, put these ideas right out of your head. Resign yourself to the casting ladle. What good would I do to you if I offered you board and lodging? Think a minute, you're a sensible man. You'd keep your memory, that's true enough. But what have you got to remember? I promise you the memory of things past would give you little joy. You'd find no cause for weeping or for laughter, no cause for rejoicing or despair, nothing to fire your heart or freeze your blood. Your memories would merely be a source of irritation. I must be on my way. I have a joint to collect, a nice, juicy roast.
May I ask what sins fattened him up?
I understand that all his life he had been himself.
Himself?
Yes.
And are those people automatically your parishioners?
That depends. There are two ways in which a man can be himself, the right way and the wrong way. You may know that a man in Paris has discovered a way of taking portraits with the help of the sun. Either one can produce a direct picture, or else what they call a negative. Now, if a human soul in the course of his life has created one of these negative pictures, the plate is not destroyed. They send it to me. I develop it. I soak it and I dip it. I burn it and I cleanse it with sulfur and similar ingredients until the picture appears which the plate was intended to give. But when a soul like you has smudged himself out, even sulfur and potash can achieve nothing.
Then one must come to you as black as a raven to be sent back as white as a dove. May I ask the name that is inscribed beneath this particular negative?
The name is Peter Gynt.
Peter Gynt? And is Mr. Gynt himself?
So he affirms.
Oh, he's a reliable chap.
You know him?
Sort of.
My time is short. Where did you see him last?
At the Cape.
Off Good Hope?
Yes. Though I understand he's leaving very shortly.
Then I must be off at once. I hope I'm in time to catch him. I never really liked that Cape of Good Hope. It's always full of missionaries from Stavanger.
Hail, shooting star, a greeting from Peer Gynt. We flash for a moment, and then our light is quenched, and we disappear into the void forever. Is there no one? No one in the universe? No one in the abyss? No one in heaven? How unspeakably poor the soul can be when it enters the mists and returns to nothing. Oh, beautiful earth, don't be angry with me that I trod your sweet grass to no avail. Oh, beautiful sun, you squandered your golden light on an empty hut. There was no one within to receive your warmth and comfort. The owner, I know now, was never at home. Oh, beautiful earth, and beautiful sun, why did you bear my mother and give her light? Life is such a terrible price to pay for birth. I want to climb up to the highest peak. I want to see the sun rise once again. I want to gaze until I am tired at the promised land. And then let the snows pile over me and let them right above. Here lies no one. And then, afterwards, let the world take its course. Lies waste and desert. I was a dead man long before I died.
Good morning. Where is your list of sins?
I've shouted and whistled all over the moor.
Met no one?
Only a traveling photographer.
Well, your time is up.
Yes, everything's up. The owl smells the light. Can you hear him hooting?
It's the bell for matins.
What's that shining there?
Only the light from a hut.
What's that sound, like someone sighing?
A woman singing.
There. Yes, there I'll find my sins.
Set thy house in order.
My house? It's there. Away, be gone. If your ladle were as large as a coffin, it would be too small for me and my sins.
Well, the third crossroads, pair. But then...
Forward or back? It's equally far. Outside or in, I'm still confined. I hear like a wild, unending cry. Go in, go back, go home. Go round, said the boy. No, this time, straight through, however narrow the path may be. Judge this sinner. Oh, speak.
It is he. It is he, oh, praise be to God.
Cry out my sins.
You have sinned in nothing, my only child.
The list, Peer Gynt.
Cry out my guilt.
You have made my life into a song. Oh, bless you for coming back to me at last. Blessed, oh, blessed be our meeting on this morning of Pentecost.
Then I am lost.
There is one who rules all.
Lost. Unless you can answer riddles.
Tell me.
Tell you? Yes, I will. Where has Peer Gynt been since you saw him last?
be?
With the mark of destiny on his brow, as he sprang forth in the mind of God? Can you tell me that? If not, I must go to my home, down in the land of mists.
That riddle is easy.
Tell me, where was myself? My true self? My whole self?
In my faith, in my hope, and in my love.
What do you say? Now, you speak riddles. Then you are the mother to that child?
Yes, I am. But who is its father? It is he who forgives when the mother prays.
My mother, my wife. O thou pure woman, hide me in thy love. Oh, hide me. Hide me.
Sleep, oh sleep, my dearest boy. I will cradle you, I will guard you. Sleep, oh sleep, my love, my joy. Sleep now and rest.
You sat on my lap. We've played together. The lifelong day you've lain on my breast. You've always been close to my heart. Now you're tired. You can rest.
We shall meet at the last crossroads, pair.
Sleep, oh sleep, my love, my joy. Sleep.